Welcome to this special edition of Carnival Miami 2003. Chopper 4 is live over the scene in Calle Ocho where it's all happening. Thousands are gathering to listen to music in what is the mother of all block parties.
Are you sure it's thousands? That looks like millions if you ask me. All this is happening, get this, on 23 Little Havana city blocks from Southwest 8th Street from 27th to 4th Avenue. Obviously, the traffic is shut down for everybody that's walking out and about. You know, my first year at Calle Ocho, this party was only 10 blocks long.
I know.
What happened?
Amazing.
Hi, everybody. I'm Jade Alexander.
And I'm Maggie Rodriguez. We are in the thick of it all right now. This is 12th Avenue and, of course, 8th Street, Calle Ocho. We're next to the Miller stage. There are two stages. We've been enjoying the music all day long. And actually, this year, this is a birthday party because Calle Ocho turns 25. And the Little Havana Kiwanis Club is very happy about that. Let's check in with Lisa Petrillo, who's covering the party. Lisa.
Guys, call it the little street party that could. It started out as an idea to bring the Latin community together for a little party. 25 years later, it is the biggest block party in the entire world. It's hot. It's happening. It's Calle Ocho.
This is the 25th anniversary of Calle Ocho that started with Leslie Banting and a small group of friends that started the Kiwanis Club of Little Havana. And this was an event that started with about 100,000 folks. And today we're having over 1 million here in Calle Ocho.
For 25 years, thanks to the Kiwanis Club of Little Havana, Calle Ocho has brought people to Southwest 8th Street every March to celebrate Latin culture.
Right now, the Dade County Legislative Delegation has realized that 25 years is a terrific milestone for the history of the Kiwanis Club of Little Havana, organizing this event, bringing people to the heart of Little Havana, showing the rest of the world what the Hispanic community can do and what we're all about.
Today, it's all about partying as more than 1 million people are filling 23 blocks with nonstop music, dance, and food.
We celebrate here every year. Everybody, people from every part of the world.
I love the party and the food, the atmosphere. It's just nice to see all of Miami together like this, actually.
Mayor Manny Diaz says Calle Ocho has come a long way since its first day in 1978.
Every year it gets better and better and better, and every year we bring together the diversity that is Miami in one street, the street that really symbolizes what our city is all about.
That's right. Now back here, out here live, you know, the Hispanic population, as you well know at home, is growing so much that businesses are using this as a test market. They're going to test food, music, drinks, everything in the future so they can set up what people will be buying in the future. That's right out of here in Calle Ocho. Back to you guys.
Thanks a lot, Lisa. In addition to all the food and the drinks, there's also a lot of music. Chopper 4 is live over one of the stages right now, where one of the many, I think 20 major artists are here performing tonight. All kinds of music, salsa, merengue, cumbia, cha-cha-cha, you name it, they've got it.
You know who was amazing was India.
India, she was wonderful.
I love that woman, but I go back to the 80s with her, but we won't talk about that.
There we are, Jade.
Oh my mother would be so proud. And they didn't even get the real dancing that took place.
There they go.
Yes,
oh,
they
no.
did.
Oh, yeah, they did,
my.
Jade. Unfortunately for you.
I think it's dinner time at my mom's house.
Well, you can see us, but you can see much more important people on the stages also here at Calle Ocho. All of the biggest names in Latin music are here today for this special
Well, that's because they have to accommodate all the party people, because have you ever seen this many people dancing all at once?
Never.
Not necessarily to the same song, but
Right.
it doesn't matter. They're dancing. They're having a great time, and I think Usila's got some of those performers for us. I think she talked with one of your favorites, Roberto Torres.
And Jerry Rivera, didn't she?
They are so good. Usila.
You know what? It's kind of hard when you're watching the people dance. You really don't know what tune they're dancing to, but you know what? Who cares? There was a whole lot of shaking going on here today. Emphasis on shaking. And we kind of want to show you a little taste of what we had today. These folks have been here all day long. This is just a little taste of it. Music of all kinds. And of course, with the music comes the dancing.
Some big names in music like Jerry Rivera help celebrate this year's Calle Ocho.
Who are you here to see? Who do you hear?
Sergio Vargas and Luis Vargas.
Bachata, bachata, Santo Domingo, presente.
After all, Calle Ocho is all about the music and, of course, the dancing. Some very fancy footwork out here, many finding it pretty tough to sit still.
I love the music. I'm Cuban, and this is the first time I've come, and I love it.
Acts like Roberto Torres kept the crowds of thousands entertained all afternoon long.
You are a gringo.
Yes.
Even those who aren't from these parts.
I love the music.
Can you tell it apart?
I can't tell the different countries, but they can. I can't tell the different countries. No, it all sounds the same, but it's
But it's good.
Yeah, it's good.
It wasn't just merengue, salsa, and bachatas. There was some music for the romantics out here. And for the younger crowds, local acts kept the young and old on their feet.
You guys having a good time?
A great time here. It's the best time this year. This year is the best year from all the other years.
You would think that they would get tired, but you know what? They're probably just getting started. You would be amazed how many people are here from out of town. We talked to folks from North Carolina, South Carolina, California, and they all say Calle Ocho was well worth the trip. Back to you guys.
Well, and as Maggie mentioned, this is the silver anniversary of Calle Ocho, and along with all the excitement and the party and the food and the dancing and all the groups, it's also a little nostalgic.
Definitely.
Because we're going back to the day when Maggie used to go to Conchita Espinosa School on 8th Street and what, 20th something?
20-something, yeah.
That's
It's no longer there, it's moved. But I
Yeah.
went to elementary school right here in this neighborhood. And I also came to the first Calle Ocho back in 1977. I remember it well. It was this big. My co-anchor, Elliot Rodriguez, sat down with one of the founders of Calle Ocho to show us how it all began.
The sign over Leslie Pantin's office demonstrates the affection he has for Calle Ocho. It was 25 years ago, in March of 1978, that the South Florida Public Relations Executive and a handful of other members of the Kiwanis Club of Little Havana organized the very first Calle Ocho Open House Street Party.
The idea was to do an event that will bring this community closer together.
The concept of opening the doors to Little Havana's principal street and all its businesses for all to see caught on from the very beginning.
We had rented little trams from Lincoln Road to go up and down Calle Ocho to make it easier for the people to travel. And an hour into the festival, it was so crowded that we had to tell the trams to go home. And the next day, the headline said 100,000 people had attended Calle Ocho, so it was a success from the beginning.
Calle Ocho grew with each passing year, attracting major stars like Desi Arnaz, the first king of Calle Ocho, Gloria Estefan, Julio Iglesias, Celia Cruz. They've all graced the Calle Ocho stages, entertaining thousands for free. In 1998, Calle Ocho made the record books when 100,000 people formed the world's biggest conga line, an accomplishment documented by the Guinness Book of World Records. Then in 1996, the downing of two Brothers to the Rescue planes by Cuban MiGs forced the cancellation of Calle Ocho. But the party resumed the following year, bigger and better than ever.
It used to be mainly a Cuban Calle Ocho. Now you have Colombians, Argentinians, Brazilians, Guatemalans, Nicaraguans. It has changed as our community has changed.
As Calle Ocho marks a quarter century, those who started the party so many years ago say its fundamental purpose to invite all members of the community to sample Hispanic hospitality will always remain.
Nowadays, everybody participates, every country in Latin America and Central America, and participates in Calle Ocho.
Still to come. If you think the music is hot, wait until you take a look at the food. From the spicy to the traditional, we're cooking up some of the sizzling flavors of Calle Ocho. Meet the Salsa Lion. We go one-on-one with the king of Carnival. This major street party is the big finale. Coming up, we highlight some of the other festivities. You're watching Carnival Miami 2003.
Hey everybody, I'm Jade Alexander.
And I'm Maggie Rodriguez. Stay right there because our recap of Calle Ocho 2003, which is still going on, is just getting started.
In honor of the 25th anniversary, we're talking to some of South Florida stars about their favorite Calle Ocho moments. We'll be right back after this quick break.
And I'll never forget that year, and there's so many things going on that year because of the fact that the Marlins won the championship. So I remember that year most of all because I had never seen so many great bands and orchestras in town. It was amazing. So I think we broke records that year for attendance, and it's been tremendous ever since.
Carnival Miami 2003 is brought to you by Miller Lite. Life is best told at a place called Miller Time. And by Bell South.
I want communications, not complications.
I want to do more for my clients so I can get more clients.
I want answers.
Bell South Answers for Small Business, a full arsenal of services. Some companies offer half, local and long distance, but we let you choose from it all on one bill. Call for a savings consultation and get 250 free long distance minutes. Next time someone calls offering half of what your business needs.
Half? I don't want that.
You know just what to say. Bell South. Listening, answering.
Good friends and the great outdoors. Your Chevy dealers can help you break out and enjoy both. Get the vehicle you want and make your money count. With at least $2,000 cash back on every 2003 Chevy SUV. Plus, GM owners get an additional $1,000 GM loyalty cash for a total of $3,000 cash back. Spring is the time to break out and make your money count. See your local Chevy dealer now.
Tonight, see why This Family is now TV's #1 most watched new comedy.
I'm sorry, you're having sex. We'll be back in 4 minutes.
My Big Fat Greek Life. Then, the rumors are flying.
Becker's got all kinds of drugs in his apartment.
Becker's a druggie.
I was right, he's a drug addict.
Who the hell is this?
Whoops, wrong number.
Becker.
And Adam West and Burt Ward together again. Find out what happened when the costumes came off.
Has anybody seen my bat suit?
Return to the Batcave after Big Fat Greek Life and Becker, CBS tonight.
Thank you, South Florida, for choosing CBS 4 News.
South Florida's #1 news at 11.
And for making CBS 4 South Florida's most watched TV station.
CBS 4 News, hard-hitting exclusive investigation.
And in-depth stories that are important to you.
CBS 4 News coverage you can count on.
Join Angela, Art, and Pam. CBS 4 News this morning, weekdays starting at 5 a.m.
Welcome back, everybody. Maggie Rodriguez and Jade Alexander here, live at Calle Ocho. And we can both tell you, because we grew up in Cuban homes, that a big part of Hispanic culture is the amazing food. And right here at Calle Ocho, there are more than 400 vendors along 8th Street. You name it, they've got it. Paellas, arepas. We had empanadas. Yum.
No, I had 3 empanadas.
You did not.
And 1 arepa.
Oh, man.
I'm feeling it.
It's okay, because she danced so much that everybody just burns it right off.
CBS 4's Yusila Ramirez has a look at some of the other fantabulous food on Calle Ocho this year.
And the great thing is that it's all fat-free. Actually, there's food everywhere. Everywhere you turn, there was food. Nobody was going hungry here. In fact, they all came with an empty stomach and left with full bellies.
The plate comes with the salad, potato, and the plantain, and this is the bomb right here. You gotta come and check it out.
Those who came to Calle Ocho hungry had absolutely no problem. They had plenty to choose from. Arepas, yuca, an assortment of rice, shrimp, and those looking to veer from all this Caribbean food could go for good old pizza pie.
Food of every country is beautiful. The people, full of people of every culture, is great.
So what are your priorities here?
Definitely the food first. I love all the different types of varieties of food down here.
Calle Ocho is known for having a very extended menu for those anxious to chow down. This year they had more than 400 food vendors to pick from. They lined block after block in Little Havana, filling the streets with the familiar smell of that Latin cuisine we love.
What is that?
Chicharrón.
Yeah? You know what you're eating? But it's good, right?
But it's good. I like it.
What are you eating? Pincho. Of course. You can't have Calle Ocho without pincho.
That's right. She doesn't know if it's Cuban, Puerto Rican, or Dominican pincho.
Right. She just knows it's good. It's good. That's all I know.
And of course, you can't have food without having something to wash it down with. One favorite on this hot Sunday, lemonade.
Are you making out pretty good, seeing how it's so hot?
Very good, very good, even though it's very hot, but it's a gorgeous day.
And once you're done cleaning your plate, you can't leave without dessert.
You decided to go with the ice cream.
It's hot. Ice cream will cool me down.
Yeah. So there was something here for everybody, and like we said, people are leaving definitely with full stomachs. Foods from all countries. The only problem I did find, those counting calories, pretty much were out of luck. You guys?
Yeah, we are. It's okay. It's okay. And speaking of food, I had my fill a couple of days ago when Elliot Rodriguez and I hosted this cooking contest. It was unbelievable.
My.
Quite a spread. And it was at Casa Panza on March 4th. Dozens participated. Most of them were students, and they were judged on originality, presentation, flavor. The best part of it is that, well, we got to eat it. That's the best part for me. But for them, is that the winners received thousands of dollars in prizes. Good for them.
Did you take a doggy bag home?
No. I didn't want to see food again for weeks after this night.
There is also Sunday on the Mile. Hundreds turned out to enjoy the best Latin jazz in the world, including legendary trumpeter, one of my favorites, Arturo Sandoval.
Oh, yeah.
Along Miracle Mile in the Gables. The festival also included lots of food. Notice that's the common theme. And activities for absolutely everyone in the family.
We got lots of music here, as we've been talking about. And this year, the king of Carnival is somebody who's known as, ¿cómo es?
Salsa Lion.
Salsa Lion, el león de la salsa. Check him out. Coming up, we're going to go one-on-one with Latin superstar Oscar de Leon and talk about his reign over Calle Ocho this year and the music charts.
But first, here is another celebrity flashback.
I was king of Calle Ocho one year. King of Carnival was 10 years ago exactly, 1993. And as a matter of fact, I remember that year was very, very cold. You know, by Miami standards, it was in the 40s. And, you know, performing under those conditions was like, oh God, freezing, you know, in the middle of the stage, but we had a great time.
South Florida, we've got big news for you. CBS 4, UPN 33, the Miami Herald and Street Miami, a powerful partnership for South Florida. CBS 4 and UPN 33 combine the most watched award-winning TV stations. The Miami Herald, recipient of 17 Pulitzer Prize Awards, joining forces for the most in-depth breaking worldwide news coverage. From the threat of war to important stories at home, our reporters cover the world in South Florida like no one else can. CBS 4, UPN 33, the Miami Herald and Street Miami. Coverage you can count on.
Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on.
It's Toyota's nationwide spring sales event, where value begins with an all-star lineup of quality Toyota cars. See your Toyota dealer now for great deals like $1,000 cash back on the legendary 2003 Toyota Camry. That's $1,000 cash back on all models of the roomier, more powerful 2003 Camry, the best-selling car in America. Get to Toyota's nationwide spring sales event, where value begins with quality.
Get the show on.
When you can hear your wedding song 8 different ways. When you can see sunny skies ahead. When you can pick tulips over roses and chicken instead of beef. When you can get a reminder of why you're marrying him. When you can do all this with a calling plan starting at $19.99 a month. That's M-Life from AT&T Wireless. Right now, get a free Motorola 120T phone after $50 mail-in rebate. Hurry in or call 1-888-MY-M-Life today.
Good friends and the great outdoors. Your Chevy dealers can help you break out and enjoy both. Get the vehicle you want and make your money count. With at least $2,000 cash back on every 2003 Chevy SUV. Plus, GM owners get an additional $1,000 GM loyalty cash for a total of $3,000 cash back. Spring is the time to break out and make your money count. See your local Chevy dealer now.
Welcome back to Carnival Miami 2003. A hot day has now given way to a cool night, and the partiers here on Calle Ocho are loving it. I don't know how they're going to get these people to go home in 15 minutes. It's supposed to end at 7, but I don't see it happening.
We're camping out, didn't you hear?
Oh, well, okay.
But you know what? Every carnival needs a king or a queen. Last year it was Giselle. The year before that it was Carlos Ponce.
Right.
So they go boy, girl, boy this year.
Boy
and this guy,
year.
yes,
Not,
he was here.
Not just a boy.
Oh. He's a man.
He's quite a man.
And he was here 25 years ago for the very first Calle Ocho.
I didn't know that. We're talking about Oscar de Leon. He is El Rey, the king of Carnival.
The Latin music superstar known as El León de la Salsa, the Salsa Lion, now has a new title, King of Carnival Miami 2003.
Y era hora It was time for me to be given this happiness. I'm truly enjoying it.
Oscar de Leon is a veteran musician with more than 30 years in the business. The master showman from Venezuela has worked with stars like Celia Cruz and the late Tito Puente, but there's one person he would have loved to record with.
I'd like to do a duet on tape with Elvis Presley.
Elvis Presley.
De Leon has recorded a whopping 69 albums. His latest is called Infinito, Infinite, something he says he hopes his career will be. The new album is a blend of music from different cultures.
It has reggae, Colombian, folk, salsa, bolero, calypso. It has a little bit of everything.
Even rap.
Muchacha que pasa la noche en vela buscando dinero para laborar.
The 59-year-old father of 12 says he has no plans of slowing down. Album number 70 is already in the works.
The interesting part about being an artist is that you always have to plan ahead.
But for right now, the proud king of Carnival is enjoying making hips sway and feet move up and down Calle Ocho.
There's feedback between the public and the artist that translate into love and emotions and lots of dancing.
The Salsa Lion.
He's great.
I love this guy. 2003, Calle Ocho is bigger than ever. You know why I know that? Because I haven't seen one person that I know. There's lots of people here. Lots and lots of people
here. We'll be right back. Don't go away.
Carnival Miami 2003 has been brought to you by Bell South and by Miller Lite. Life is best told at a place called Miller Time.
Doesn't Miller Lite taste great?
Yeah, but I drink it because it's less filling.
Great taste. Less filling! Great taste! Less filling! Great taste! Less filling!
Oh man, now that would make a great commercial. Who wouldn't want to watch that?
Life is best told over a great tasting Miller Lite at a place called Miller Time.
Less filling!
Good friends and the great outdoors. Your Chevy dealers can help you break out and enjoy both. Get the vehicle you want and make your money count. With at least $2,000 cash back on every 2003 Chevy SUV. Plus, GM owners get an additional $1,000 GM loyalty cash for a total of $3,000 cash back. Spring is the time to break out and make your money count. See your local Chevy dealer now.
We couldn't do it without you.
Bayowner came out and gave me a complete how-to package on selling my home. I didn't need an attorney or a real estate agent. I had a hot property in a hot area. Why give my money to a real estate agent when I do all the work? From the time I placed my home with Bayowner until I had an earnest money check and contract in hand was just 2 weeks. Thanks, Bayowner.
With you and Bayowner, it's as good as sold. Thanks, Bayowner.
Welcome back, everybody. The music is still going here at Calle Ocho, going strong, and we want to thank the Miller Stage for letting us hang out with them. They've been very nice. They even had us on stage and gave CBS 4 a little plug in UPN 33. So
they haven't
thank you,
asked
Miller.
us back, though. Have you noticed?
Yeah. We're not going to take it personally.
A growing tradition of Calle Ocho has also become Sunday on the Mile. That's actually a pretty neat event for the whole family.
That's right. That was last weekend, and it was a wonderful jazz festival on Miracle Mile. Lisa Petrillo joins us now with a look back.
Where else can you hear some of the best Latin jazz in the world with legendary trumpeter Arturo Sandoval on center stage?
Cuban food.
And enjoy gourmet foods from South Florida's favorite restaurants. Plus, meet two of South Florida's most charming TV news anchors. Where else but Sunday on the Mile, a high-energy festival and jazz jam celebrating the best of Latin culture.
Oh, it's wonderful. I love it. Yeah, really. Everybody's like happy and the weather is great.
The music's awesome.
Awesome.
And the people and the food. We're going to go over here to a Colombian place right now to go eat.
She say eat? Oh yeah, food is a big part of Sunday on the Mile. Miracle Mile, that is. From classic Cuban arepas to pork Latino style. Nobody went home hungry.
Oh, that's me. It's excellent.
There was entertainment for all ages. The little ones bounced and bounced and played, barely noticing the above-average heat. Sunday on the Mile, another family fun part of Carnival Miami's super celebration in the sun.
And we already introduced you to the king of this party, Oscar de Leon. Now you're going to meet I met a really nice young lady who has the honor of being the queen of Carnival Miami.
And we were there as the Kiwanis Club of Little Havana introduced Miss Carnival Miami.
It's with great pleasure that the Kiwanis of Little Havana crown our queen for Carnival Miami 2003. Es con mucho orgullo que hoy coronamos nuestra reina para Carnival Miami 2003, Melissa Hernandez.
She is absolutely adorable. Congratulations. She's got big shoes to fill. What exactly does Miss Carnival do, though?
She studies. She wants to be in broadcasting. So she's going to be sitting here one year hosting the show instead of us, which is fun because she's a terrific young lady. Let's take you live outside. Is Chopper 4 still with us? Show you what's going on right now here. We hear a lot of music. We see a lot of people. Let's see what the bird's eye view shows us. Pretty much what I just said. Look at that. There is Calle Ocho in full effect. You can really, from that vantage point, get a good look at the stretch, how long this block party is. We're talking about something like 30 blocks. My math is a little shaky, but from 5th to 27th, however many that is.
You can hear the music, though, I think within an 8-mile radius.
I think so.
My mom lives in Kendall. She said she can hear it.
You think so?
I'm kidding.
I wouldn't be surprised. And we want to let you know that if you missed some of today's festivities or you would like to see this again, we're going to rebroadcast this program. That's going to happen next weekend because when Calle Ocho is over, you kind of miss it and you want to see it again. So next weekend, March 15th at 10:30 on our sister station, UPN 33.
And do not forget to watch CBS 4 News at 11 tonight. For now, though, I'm in the mood for an arepa.
Oh, me too.
Another
How about
one.
another empanada?
I had 3.
But you know what the bad news is? It's like a few minutes to 7, exactly 4 minutes to 7, and this party wraps up, so our time is up. If we want to go get another empanada, we have to leave now. So bye, everybody. Thank you for watching. We hope that you've enjoyed this special Carnival Miami 2003. I know I have, Jade.
I'm stuffed, but I want some more.
Let's go dance then.
The CBS 4 News I-Team investigators working tougher, harder, smarter to protect you. Al Sunshine, Michelle Gillen, Mike Kirsch, Lori Stein, Robin Kish. If there's a problem, a scam, someone out to cheat you, the I-Team's out to get them.
We were given a secret location today.
Let's get out of here.
Investigators you can count on. The CBS 4 News I-Team. The word on the street for hard news coverage. Count on CBS 4 News.
Where police are investigating a possible murder-suicide.
The team of reporters bringing you every side of the story.
Guns and search dogs.
Every fact, every day.
The code enforcement officers.
CBS 4 News coverage. First, fair, accurate, relentless.
We are following 3 breaking stories for you right now.
CBS 4 News. News coverage you can count on.
It's new, it's fresh, it's different. CBS 4 News this morning.
More breaking news and interesting stories to start your day.
This is a story you saw first on 4.
New this morning, Plantation.
And up-to-the-minute weather with real-time radar. The showers that have moved offshore.
And the very latest traffic from everywhere in South Florida.
Weekday mornings at 5. Make the smart start.
Join Angela, Art, and Pamela. CBS 4 News this morning. Coverage you can count on.
Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on.
It's Toyota's nationwide spring sales event, where value begins with an all-star lineup of quality Toyota trucks. See your Toyota dealer for great deals like up to $2,000 cash back on the full-size V8 2003 Toyota Tundra, the truck that combines toughness and safety. Hurry, don't miss up to $2,000 cash back on the 2003 Tundra. Get to Toyota's nationwide spring sales event, where value begins with quality.
Get the show on.
Announcing a great new deal from Singular. Sign up for a Florida Metro plan starting at $49.99 and all your incoming calls are free, no matter who calls you while in your calling area. Offer includes a Nokia 6340 iPhone from Singular. This is a deal you'll be talking about for a long time. Call, click, or come on in to find out how Singular fits you best.
Your home, your ideas. At Lowe's, we make it easy for you to live them. What's your idea of a beautiful bathroom? Our experts can help you plan it. Only Lowe's has the full line of Delta Victorian faucets and accessories in classic Venetian bronze. In fact, we have more stylish plumbing products than anybody else. And at Lowe's, we have low prices every day, guaranteed. That's our promise. Lowe's, improving home improvement.
This year, you'll take out the trash 52 times, mow the lawn 30 times, wash the car 18 times, and kill the fire ants 6 times? Unless you use new Over and Out. Unlike other fire ant killers, just one application of Over and Out eliminates fire ants from your entire yard and keeps them out for an entire season. Guaranteed. New Over and Out, the once-a-season fire.
Now through Sunday at Pro Player Stadium, Marooney's used car and truck sell-off at the stadium is back. Sell-off prices are posted starting at $999. Get as low as 5.9% financing on used cars and trucks. Plus, enter to win a trip to Hawaii, including airfare and hotel. Don't miss Marooney's used car and truck sell-off at the stadium. Need credit? We'll get you financed now through Sunday at Pro Player Stadium.